It's not my bag, baby.
The following program is rated TVMA. What you are about to watch contains explicit language, adult themes, violence, and may not be suitable for viewers under 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
What the nuts? Welcome to What the Nuts. I'm your host, the Blue Collar Joe. And this is the podcast where I talk about all the things that drive me nuts. This week, that a few things drove me nuts. A few things. Um. So if you're like, if you don't follow politics, that's cool. I mean, I get it. I didn't for a long time either. And now I kind of follow it a little bit. I mean, I still don't vote. All right. I do have opinions, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one and they all stink. But it seems to me like individuals always have to fucking look into everyone's background, right? You gotta look into, oh, we're looking into the vice president, or we're looking into the ex president, right? So it's kind of interesting. We talked a couple of podcasts back about Kamala Harris and her having an affair with the mayor of San Francisco, right? While he was still married. Okay. Like he was like they were, a thing. Um Now it's come out that her husband lost his first wife because of his infidelity. Well, then you know what that right there that 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 shows me that they're both two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod. They deserve each other. So, I mean, that was one thing that kind of made me go, "What?" Because they're looking into everybody, and they're trying to smear everybody. Everybody's trying to smear everybody. It's just that's what politics are. It's people, trying to find out the worst shit you did. You oh my god, you kicked a cat in fucking 1973. Oh, okay, you know they're just digging up dirt on everybody. And everybody has a checkered past. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can sit there and be the most upright person in the church, and you probably have a checkered past. You've probably done some shit. Hey, you might have it might have been something as simple as, oh yeah, I sped, I broke the law speeding, but I mean, everybody has that. There's those things in their past that they don't want people to find out about, you know. I mean, me, I'm open about it. I don't give a fuck. I've been to prison. Okay. Who cares? You can't do anything. You can't do anything to me that the California prison system didn't do to me. All right. You, you aren't fucking hurting me. It's just jaded me. The being in trouble. But anyways, hey, you know what? I was thinking of some things. Um, like where I want to fucking go with this. That's fucking great. Look at that. Trying to do stuff. Again, Mystery's not with me this week. She's definitely not available. Closing that, closing this. I'm trying to close stuff because I got shit open that doesn't need to be open. Let's see here.
You're doing great, buddy.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. He's always right there. He's always right there. All right, so let's just jump right into the fun, crazy articles I found this week. All right, so This one is it's it's a story that's kind of weird because I am, I'm an amateur photographer. I like taking pictures and shit, but I've never been a selfie kind of guy, right? I don't want to be in the fucking pictures. I want to be behind the camera. Uh, um, I don't think I'm photogenic. I mean, I'm on this program. I mean, look at me. Shit. I do, however, see how people are like, yeah, look, fucking, I did that shit for the gram, fucking, I'll take this selfie right here, uh, bull behind me, with, 3 foot horns or 4 foot horns, whatever. Yeah, that's kind of impressive. Or hey, I'm at the Grand Canyon, right, and then taking a picture, a selfie of you at the Grand Canyon. So come to find out, a lot of people have uh been taking selfies, right? And they fucking killed themselves. Like they unalived themselves, right? Unintentionally. Not like this wasn't like a thing like, ha, yeah, I hate the world. No, these folks actually, had shit going for them, and they had, they whatever, and they're taking a picture of themselves, and they fall to their death. One travel influencer fell 300 feet in India off of a waterfall. Like, I mean, be more careful. Shit. So there was a study in 2022. There's a study in 2022 in the Journal of Travel Medicine, and it reported that 379 deaths worldwide between 2008 and 2021, which surpassed the deaths of shark bites. Right. So like there are more people who died from selfies than of sharks. Now, there's no it's not just like, oh well, it's just 18-year-olds, or it's just 18 to 25-year-olds, or it's no, it's everybody from 18 to freaking 90. It's a bunch of people. I mean, it's it's a horrible thing. People aren't paying attention to where they're at. I mean, they're obviously they're enamored by the spectacular sights that they're looking at. Because I've been to a lot of different places. I've been to the Mojave Desert. I've been to Yosemite. All right, I've been to a few places that are very nice. Big Bear in California. I've been to a few places out here in Oklahoma, right? And you know, I don't. I can see how easy it is for someone to fall to their death. If they're not paying attention. They're just trying to get the best shot on the selfie. You know. Let's see here. So, researchers think that this is an underreported phenomenon because a lot of the time they hear about it from a news story, right? It's not reported like, oh well, Jimbo was over here taking a picture with his wife and then he fell to his death. No, it's not even attributed to that. It's just that it was a slip and fall or whatever. It was a fall to his death. Let's see here. Let's see here. Risk taking behavior. So like when you're trying to get these best pictures, right? You should always be careful Be careful. Let's see here. So that's, I mean, other than them taking steps, like there's really no way that they can stop this from happening, because people are going to be people. People are going to try and get that best shot. They're going to try and be like, "Hey, look at what I did over here at this spot right there." You know. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot to turn that off. So y'all don't have to hear that shit. My bad. That's my phone. All right, so let's see here. Let's jump to the next one. Let's jump to the next one. The next story. So that's that about selfies, about selfies. So like, I want to start out with something like freaking, cuz that made me go like, fucking, are you serious? People are really fucking, like, I've done selfies, but it's been like on the ground, and like I'm not going to fall. If I fall down, it'll be like 6 feet, like from my head to my feet. All right, so a phenomenon happened recently in Rhode Island. It was where a massive dragonfly swarm. Now this doesn't happen very often. They're pretty much they pretty much stay to themselves. I mean, they stay to their swamps, right? But when they swarm like this, it's usually a reason. The reason being is like where their habitat is, like their swamp or whatever, dried up, or the water that they were uh living near dried up. So, and I didn't know this, but reading this article, dragonflies are like birds, right? They're like birds, man. They migrate in August and September. But let's see. So like that's really the gist of this story right here. I was like, you won't see it very often. They being that they travel long distances by themselves. But it doesn't. This article isn't very informative about where they go or what they do. That's what I would want to know. If I wrote this article, I want to put that shit up. All right. So I didn't watch this. There's a video. Let's see here. See if the audio is good. Probably won't be able to rebroadcast this. Okay, the music is horrible. The music is horrible. Let me turn off the sound. Let me turn off the sound. Okay, so what it looks like, let me describe this to you. Oh, what I'm seeing is it's a black and white video. Let me pause it and I'll run it back some. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is a fireball in the sky, right? And it looks quite large. It's not a little meteor, you know. Like meteors, they just burn up quickly. Uh but this actually looks like it's something entering the atmosphere, because it's like its trajectory, the way it's going in, or it might be bouncing off our atmosphere. That could be, it could be burning, bouncing off our atmosphere. And obviously they put this was in San Diego, by the way. This was in San Diego, and this was on July 30th this year, 2024. Um it tells me who the okay. The American Meteor Society received 34 reports of a fireball shortly after 9:20 p.m., and social media users reported spotting the object around San Diego area. as well as in New Mexico and across the Mexican border as far east as Texas. So it was a big deal. You could see it far. You can see it far. One New Mexico witness reported seeing the object break up. Okay. So the lady that okay, so the lady camera that they she said our camera is facing south and the object flew west to east. I first thought it might be a Starlink launch because this is the exact trajectory I've seen in previous launches, but there was nothing scheduled. Okay, so they still haven't identified it. Nobody knows what it is. But the video is kind of cool. The video is kind of cool. All right, let's jump to the next one. Let's jump to the next one. So that's San Diego, California. What's this one? Ah, this one. Okay. Doctors remove live eel from man's abdomen after it bites through his intestines. So before we jump into this story, when I read this story, I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, what were you doing? What were you thinking? You know? So, and this dude is Indian, right? So he's Indian and he's from India. Okay. He's visiting Vietnam, right? Doctors at Hanoi's Viet Duc hospital recently performed emergency surgery to save a 31-year-old Indian man who had inserted a live eel into his body, resulting in the eel biting through his intestines and entering his abdomen cavity. Despite initial disbelief, imaging confirmed the presence of the eel. Unable to remove it via colonoscopy, the doctors performed a surgery discovering that the 65 centimeters. Oh, I should have looked up. It's 65 centimeters. It actually looks like the picture of it. I would have to say it's like a foot and a half, maybe. Looks like it's a foot and a half long. After removing the eel and another foreign object, they sutured the man's collar. They sutured the man's colon and performed a colonoscopy. So, I guess if you need a colonoscopy, you shove an eel up your ass, let it eat through your fucking your intestines, and then you get a free colonoscopy with it. The man's motives, that for the act remain unclear, though it is suspected to be for intense sensation. Similar incidents have occurred in Vietnam before. So, something tells me dude was like, "Yeah, so um I would like some of that good." And somebody was like, "I've got just what you're looking for. Come over here." Oh, this bitch was 10 centimeters in circumference. That's big, you guys. That's big. 10 centimeters is big. Just ask my wife. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She doesn't even know what centimeters are. Um, all right. All right. So the pictures, oh man. Okay, so the pictures, so he not only had an eel, right? But he had a lemon in there too. Like, bro, did you put the lemon in there to season the eel before you ate the motherfucker? I mean, is that because in some countries they do that. They eat the eel. And I think Vietnam is one of them. That's fucking crazy. That's madness. That's That definitely made me say, "What the nuts, yo? What the nuts?" Oh shit. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah. That deserves one of these. That deserves one of these right here. That deserves one of these right here.
This sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
That's not my bag, baby. It's not my bag. I'm not down for that shit. Oh, it's crazy. All right. So check this out. This is a story of a man, an Ohio man, right? Antonio El Diablo Riano. All right. This fool's 72 years old, right? 20 years ago when he was 52. Okay. I forgot to have this one done. But all right, that's cool. That's cool. Here we go. So this man was a fugitive, right? So what happened was one night, it doesn't say when. Oh yeah, 2004. 2004. December 19th, 2004. This guy is he got into an argument at the Row House Bar in Hamilton, Ohio, which is 30 miles north of Cincinnati. WKRC. Sorry, that's the WKRP is Cincinnati. Anyways, the dispute eventually moved outside. So like he was in the bar and then he went outside. Where a surveillance camera allegedly showed Rihanna fatally shooting Becerra in the face. Oh shit. Oh wow. So he shot this fool, right? Over an argument. And I bet you it was an argument about a girl. Because that's usually what it is. Or he called him a bitch, something like that. Because 20 years ago, you couldn't just be like, hey, you bitch. Motherfucker would, he bow up on you. Let's see here. Police said that they also had a video of Rihanna buying bullets a few hours before the shooting at a Walmart. And the murder weapon was allegedly found beneath floorboards in Rihanna's home. We had all the evidence we needed gathered. And said detective, we already had a direct indictment against him. It was just a matter of time waiting to find him. So, but this fool was like, yeah, fool, you can't catch me, Holmes. You can't catch me. I'm fucking out, fool. I'm out. So he first escaped to New Jersey, right? And then to his then like so he probably didn't stay nowhere fucking very long in order to stay gone for that long, for to stay gone for 20 years, you can't just be like oh yeah, I'm going to the store. Fuck. Okay, so they started looking. They call this dude El Diablo. So I don't know if he was like, oh, this fool had a Facebook page. That was his downfall right there, because Facebook will snitch on you. Facebook is one of the big tech companies that was like, hey, FBI, look at this shit. Look at this shit, FBI. Yeah. They'll fucking snitch on you in a hot second. Let's see here. So he was living in Oaxaca, Mexico. All right. working as a police. Oh, this fool was working as a police officer. This fool got a job as a cop. That's funny. That is fucking hilarious. He was like, I'm wanted in America. We don't give a fuck, fool. Can you shoot? The prosecutor's office told the family was notified that Rihanna had been caught and was being extradited back to America. Oh, this fool still has family in Ohio, including a wife and 3 children. This fool right here. This guy. This guy, he got some fucking cojones. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna take our ass. We're gonna take our ass to Mexico and become a cop. Hey, that I don't know. What does that tell you about being a cop in Mexico? Here's all you gotta know. Ready? How much pesos you got? I'll take you to jail if you don't give me the pesos. That's it. That's all you gotta know. That and which cartel is running what part of the city. That's it. Pick up the money on time and deliver it on time. That's all you gotta know. All right, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, right? If you've ever seen them, they're those right here. What are they called? They're those backpack or suitcase like what the fuck are they called? I'm looking for the name. Oh, they're rideable motorized suitcases. I guess that's what they're called. I don't fucking know. Anyhow, Japan is cracking down on these rideable motorized suitcases due to safety concerns and illegal usage on public roads. So apparently, these motherfuckers need license plates. These fuckers are riding them around Japan like it's a thing to do. These electric suitcases, popular for their convenience in traversing short distances, have caused disruptions and safety issues at airports like Tokyo's Haneda and Narita airports. They are classified as a motorized bicycle. Kind of like one of those bicycles you can get, little mopeds you can get from the colleges and shit. Like you rent that little motherfucker, it's like green or fucking yellow or whatever. It's like some godly color. But it requires registration, a driver's license, and safety equipment under Japanese law. So these motherfuckers have to wear helmets, right? While some airports globally allow these suitcases with restrictions, others, like Singapore's Changi, I'm going to say that's Changi Airport, have banned them entirely. The regulations vary, focusing on safety and compliance with transportation rules. So Japan is like, yeah, fool. That's a hard pass. No, you can't do that shit here. You can't do that shit here. All right. So check this out. Here's my last story. This is my last story. Okay. This is my last story right here. Now, here we go.
How about news?
This is my bad. Okay. You want another one? I'm not doing it though. Anyways, so at the George Bush Intercontinental Airport, in Fort Worth, right? Frontier, right? They got flight 3195 Dallas to Dallas Fort Worth. Okay. I guess it's flying from one airport to the other airport across town. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Right? So the cops show up, right? The pilot, he's in there, he's doing his pilot shit, right? The co-pilot's there, he's doing his co-pilot shit, right? The onboard staff are doing their stuff, I'm trying to be PC because they don't like being called stewardesses anymore or whatever. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. The people working on the goddamn plane, right? So the cops show up, right? And they're like, hey, are you fucking Seymour Walker? Are you Seymour Walker? And he's like, yeah, that's me. What's up? I didn't call you guys. He's like, we have a warrant for your arrest. Apparently. Now, all it says is assault family violence. So I don't know if that's domestic violence or if that's he beats his kids too bad or what it is. Okay. I don't know if he fucking whooped his wife's ass every fucking time he gets back to town. I don't know what that means. But I do know that if I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for my goddamn flight and I see them fucking walking my captain through the fucking airport, I'm going to lose my shit. And I'm never flying with that fucking airline again. I'll tell you that. So this is on a Frontier flight, just so you guys know. Frontier is like the like how do I put this? How do I put this? They're like the city bus of the airways. They're the city bus of the airways. They're a crappy airline. They are shitty. I'd rather fly any other airline. Fortunately, people have warned me about Frontier. Frontier needs to fucking fly off into the sunset. Like the final frontier. Get the fuck on, homie. Anyways, so they fucked this. They didn't have an extra pilot on site. So they had to cancel the flight and left whatever fucking 150 200 people stranded at the airport. And they're like, here's $100. Here's $100 voucher. Oh, here's some here's go to this hotel. We'll put you up for tonight. We'll try and get you out on the next available flight. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, take your fucking $100 and shove it in your ass. Shit. You just fucked me. I'm trying to get somewhere. Yeah. No. I'd be totally upset. I'll be like, you fell down on the job. You suck at your job. You suck at your job, bitch. Let's see here. Okay, fuck that one. All right, let's call it good. Let's call it good, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed what you're listening to, go ahead and check out the website whatthenuts.com. If you go to the whatthenuts.com, there's a page there where you can find old episodes. You can most of them are on the YouTube channel. You find the YouTube channel, you can go back to episode 1 and start from there. Pardon me, I got a little indigestion. Start episode 1, you catch up, and you can see what kind of craziness this show has turned into. If you have something that you want my opinion on, hit me up. There's a page where you can send me a note. You can send me a message. If you want to get a hold of me, my social medias are on there. You can get a hold of me any way you want. You can find the show. You can see what I'm up to. You can my TikTok's on there. All right. So you can see what kind of crazy shit I do on the TikTok. All right. So with that, I'm your host, the Blue Collar Joe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'm gone like a fart in the wind.
I heard you've been looking for me, bitch. Here I go. I heard you've been looking for me, bitch. Here I go. I hear that you're looking for me, bitch. Here I go.